Hello, welcome to another redraw video, and we're just gonna take this right out real quick. There we go. Instantly better. Okay, I don't know where I got this idea from. It seems very much like something artists I followed back in 2012 would do. It's kind of a extremely cutesy anime thing to do, and obviously I also did it. Not very well executed, but yeah, so yes, I was 15. This was for Halloween, obviously. So, this isn't the worst thing I did in that time period, honestly, because even now I'm like, it's bad, but it's actually kind of cute. So, conceptually, it's really cute, and I don't hate how the characters look. I don't hate the coloring. I don't really hate anything. It's just, yeah, it's just not that good. But it's not good because I was 15 at the time. If I were to do some critiques on what I do not like about this, the pumpkins are ginormous. They are huge. No pumpkin is actually that size. I don't understand how the pumpkins here are super tiny and then these are huge. They're the size of people. That could feed like so many people. They made into like pumpkin pie or something. Oh my god. I don't like the girls' designs. I never do like hair that covers eyes. I don't know why I did it with this girl. Look at that thick neck. Also the as one does, collarbones don't make sense. But some nice, tasteful 15-year-old cleavage. I don't know why I gave her like a spiked collar. That's dumb. That's the dog thing. It should have been a bell. Okay. Just everything about this. I have to fix it. I have to fix it. Look at these ass. Kitty ears. What is posing? What is S curves? Whoa, that does not make any sense. Why? Oh, damn. Alrighty. That is awkward. Why are the legs so long and not really in like a cool anime way, but just like in a gross proportion way? Oh jeez, that looks a lot better already. If you're gonna hide the hands, just be less low-key about it. Her tail's really dumb. I don't like her outfit. It's kinda dumb, but wow, yeah, she looks silly, but it's still better. She looks less silly if she had eyebrows. Oh, wow. The thing with the ghost girl is, her hair is kind of stupid. Also, like, their feet cut off very awkwardly. And it especially is weird because, like, it kind of ruins the plane they're on. Like, it makes it look like they're way deeper than they should be, and that's because they kind of are. Chins for days, weeks, months, years. Her hairline is going into space. Dang. Seriously, why did I like... If I was trying to make it look like a tattered bedsheet, I probably could have like done like that. Or if I was trying to make it look like a flowy sheet, which I've done in a different Halloween piece I did a few years ago, it'd be more like that. Both work. It just like I don't know what I was trying to do. I think the leaves, these leaves look kind of cute. The cats look really dumb. I'm not good at drawing cats. Cats are just kind of hard to draw, but this cat should be slipping off. I don't like how this like kind of weirdly breaking the camera. I had a cat. I should have known better. I will draw cats in the new one. I'll keep the cats and ghosts because I think they're kind of cute and they're kind of weird, and I like that. That's not how pumpkin vines would really work. I don't even like know what pumpkins really look like, and I understand that. The pumpkins just in general, they look a little too smooth. They're a little too smooth. They look a little too perfect. But yeah, so another thing with how I used to draw at this time is how flat it could be, and it's still a problem I have. I don't even know how to explain it really, but just that I don't have a lot of like really obvious perspective, and it's something I'm still trying to combat, trying to make composition's a bit more dynamic and more interesting. That'd be cute if I, you know, had any sort of smarts when I did this, but huh, looks interesting. But yeah, I will be remaking this. I'm gonna change the composition. There are definitely some elements I'll be keeping. I redesigned off camera on my sketchbook. I redesigned the ghost girl and the cat girl, and I think they're gonna look a lot cuter and a little more interesting, a little more thought put into them. The girl is gonna look a lot more ghostly, and the cat girl is gonna look a bit more like a high school girl who wears a cat ears to school, but they'll still look cute. And I'll keep the cats, I'll keep the ghosts. But yeah, let's move over to the sketch, and I'll show you what I'm planning on doing. So this is just the basic sketch that I have going on, and God bless Love Live for always giving me a ton of ideas. Alrighty, here is the speed process of this drawing. I initially tried to go straight in and line this sketch, which was the second sketch pass that I did in Photoshop, and I was like, no, I need another pass. I need a tie-down pass. And I'm really glad I did it, because there's no way I would have been able to do it properly without this part. So, yeah, this is a bit of a tie-down. These cats don't look that good. I'll be the first to admit that. I don't have the time or luxury to this research cat anatomy for one drawing at this current time. And you can't really tell because of how fast this is, but I actually took a long time on that cat against the cat girl for like 10 minutes. And then I was like, I'm gonna get reference. And my friend was in the live stream chat like, why don't you grab reference? And I'm like, I'm stubborn. And then I grabbed reference. Not much to say, just, yeah, tying everything down. Oh, now we're to lining. And I tried really, really hard to get that nice, clean lines. Cat Bell. This was really fun to do. There was some frustration, especially in the cat girl, just doing her chest and making it look right and tasteful was kind of hard. I added a second view so that I could see the full drawing zoomed out, and it's nice so I don't have to keep going back all the time. And I think it kind of makes me work a bit faster, and it also prevents my recordings from being as janky, because I'm always constantly zooming out. It's kind of cool to watch the zoomed out version. And the ghost girl, she was also kind of hard to line, but for different reasons, mainly because like she had so much going on. Specifically, her hair was kind of difficult. I thought this was gonna take a lot longer, and it took a long time, don't get me wrong. This is a lot of footage smushed down into about 10 minutes, and I hope it doesn't go too fast, but I thought the background was gonna take me way longer than it ended up taking, and I'm happy that it wasn't that bad. These pumpkins are really fun. I think they look super cute. Especially when I started, like, shading them, I was like, oh yeah, these pumpkins look good. Doing the flats, I made it blue and yellow because I thought they looked like Rin and Umi from Love Live, and I was like, oh my god. Nice, found it funny. Yeah, that background did not take that long. Nothing ended up taking that long at all. It was just, there was just a lot to do. Flats might be my least favorite part, because they take forever and you have to be really careful. And being careful sucks. I hate being careful. But yeah, it's definitely where I make a lot of my mistakes doing the flats. But right after doing the flats is like the most fun part, which is giving it the final colors. Aw, yeah, look how different it looks. And they're both really cute. I'm really happy with how I designed them. Not much to say. Yeah, for this, I wanted to cell shade because considering my deadline for this drawing, I was like, I don't think I could do a full painting. Like, that would take a really long time, and I'm not that great at painting. So, it's like a bit of a soft shaded, cell shaded style. So I cell shade, and I get a darker color, and I kind of airbrush it on to the shading, and it's hard to explain, but it's just like making ingredients, and in certain areas I would blend a little. I think the ghost girl tended out a lot more painterly than the cat girl, but for the most part it's really soft blending, and I think that really helps because I tend to overblend. So I messed up the ghost girl's legs at first. The leg that's supposed to be behind looks like it's in front because I made a mistake when I was fixing my lines. But I do fix it, so fear not. Yeah, the hair. Ghost Girl's hair was kind of hard to get right, and I'm not 100% happy with how it came out. I do wish I was a bit more careful with it. Her dress was really fun to do. I just really like how she came out. I think she's a cool design. This part was really fun, painting on the pumpkins. This technique is called painting the light, and for me, I just made a multiply layer and slapped it on top of the pumpkins, and I erased where the light would hit. And I used a really dark shadow that wasn't intended to be my final shadow, just so I could really see what I was doing. So yeah, I lightened the shadows a bit. I do come in and darken them a bit with my little cell shading technique. This part, I'm painting on the vines just to give them a bit more depth. And I did think like this maybe being a bit extra, but I really wanted to push myself with this drawing and to like really make it as polished as I could. Because I can be a bit lazy. I have a right to be lazy because art is hard and it takes hours to do anything good. But yeah, I wanted to really push the levels of like how far I could go. I don't know if this is how pumpkins are supposed to look. I did look up references and I have a decent idea of what they look like. It's hilarious because I live in Connecticut and I had not been to a pumpkin patch in years. But all these pumpkins. The ground, I'm not that happy with how it came out. I think the texture could have been a bit better, but it came out okay. I do change it. This is not how it looks in the end. Funny cat. I just gave him black eyes. I know cats don't look like that. I have seen a cat before, believe it or not. That cat in the back was really bad, but I was tired okay. I really like how this tree came out. I tried out some different techniques in rendering it, and it looks really cool. It's really weird like how quickly a background can come together. Kitty. Oh, it's so cute. Just trying to figure out the ground. Yes, some lighting, and I pop into Photoshop and do a couple things. Ooh, right now I am coloring the lines, yes, which always makes a big difference. Adding the little highlight to the pumpkins. Okay, so in this I went into Photoshop and I just made some adjustments and I flattened it and went back in the Psy. So something I've been doing is I take the flattened image and I paint over it, and it's a really simple, easy way of getting what I want done. I forgot to add the transparency to the ghost girl, and I was like, no, I need that to happen. So I did a little trick and I was able to make that happen. Yeah, it looks really cool now. So you really believe she's a ghost now, not just a pale girl. Just making some adjustments in areas I thought like blended a bit. Like I felt the ghost didn't stand out from the white of the fence, so I fixed that. And there are areas where I messed up, where I should have been paying closer attention, so I filled in. And you have to zoom pretty closely to see a lot of what I did, but I don't like when there's a lot of mistakes. So yeah, that was this drawing. And I'm really happy with how it came out. It looks so cute. I'm really happy with this. So thank you for watching. I hope to do more remake videos in the future. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. See you next time.